Hello, Thundersmith here, welcome to the Gaming Nexus. So it's another one of episodes of the Sailwind Campaign in the Relaxing Wednesdays with Sailwind series. And this one is a little bit special because for anyone who wasn't there for the previous episode, in episode 14th, I managed to actually achieve my goal and gather enough cash for the big ship. So today it's last episode of this series because I already have enough cash to actually buy a big ship. So today we're sailing back to Gold Rok City, exchanging currency into the gold and buying the big ship. And that's final episode of this campaign, as it was designed for me to actually achieve the big ship, and I managed to do that. Only what's left is to buy it today. So let's get things started. I of course chose few trades just for me to also earn few coins even in Gold Rok City, as maybe I would like to buy some inventory to actually put onto my big ship. So I will need few more coins. That's why we're still keeping the trade and also making more missions. So I have still some space on my boat, so let me quickly grab few missions just to create some more reputation, and we'll be on our way. As you can see, missions are not very rewarding, so it's not worth in the long run to try to earn cash with missions. But it's important to do them kinda parallel to your trades, just to increase your reputation and increase your bulk discounts, as this makes trading more and more valid and increasing your income. So let's turn the boat around. I'll just reattach ropes in different positions. So let's give here more rope and let's push the boat. What I intend to do is attach back of the boat to the end of the dock and then use front right line mooring rope to actually turn the boat around by attaching it to the farthest mooring point. This way I can turn the boat around just pulling the rope. So let's do that. So I don't want this rope, I want my front right rope right now. So let's grab this one. Okay. And now once I have this, I want to go and attach it as far as I can here. And now I can just pull the rope and turn my boat around. The short rope near the back holds the back in place, and the long rope in the front allows me to actually turn the boat around. So that's method I'm turning my boat around every time I need to. I'm rather unfond of showing this in most cases because it's very time consuming and frankly boring. So I showed it this time just to present the method, but in most cases I'll be skipping such things because who cares, right? Okay, so we can see Gold Rok City. We have some kind of not really helping wind right now, but shortly I'll be turning right more to the right, and this should help a little. So right now, as always, nothing interesting is happening, so let's keep sailing. I'll let you immerse yourself in the game. Oh, maybe not right now, but in a second. Well, it took way too long. Sorry for that. I was trying to get rid of the 3D ropes, but I don't see this setting any longer because you can see on the right side there is this little dark rope, dark point on my screen, and it's annoying. I don't like it. And that point on the right side is actually part of my rope, and well, it sometimes happens that the 3D ropes are getting stuck and they appear where they shouldn't. Well, beta game. Early access, you know. But at some point there was this setting in the menu that allowed you to disable 3D ropes, and this helped with the broken ropes. But right now I can see this, and I don't want to reload the game, so we have to live with it, at least through this video. Luckily it's only one single point, and it will be mostly behind the sail, so luckily it will not break immersion so much. So yeah. Okay, now I can give you a few minutes just to immerse yourself into the game, so hear you in a few minutes. Wind is a little bit strong. It seems like maybe weather will be changing. Who knows? But it actually helps. Stronger wind means we will be sailing faster. So let's use that. Maybe we'll be able to reach Gold Rok City in one day this way. So full sail ahead. Hopefully it will help me get to the Gold Rok City quickly. I just thought about maybe asking you, as my audience, a little question, and it's directly question for you, dear listener. As I like the different Factor games, and I find them quite good, quite nice. And I'm thinking about next series after the Sailwind series. As I mentioned, this is the last episode of this series. Maybe in the future I'll create another campaign with the big ship, maybe to change the archipelago or something like this. But for some time I would like to take a little break from regularly posting Sailwind videos, and I have a little bit question to my audience, to you, my dear listener. Uh, if you would like to see a series from one of Factor games I showcased in my channel, and if yes, which one would be most interesting for you? Would it be Factorio Satisfactory, or maybe Dyson Sphere program? As I have hard time deciding which one I would like the best. So maybe you as my audience can help me decide. I don't know, maybe I'll even post a poll in my channel, so you can vote about that. Yeah, that's my little question for you. Which one of the Factory games could I maybe create series from? As it probably will take quite a few episodes. Oh, and I need to remind everyone that this month at 20th there's Rollcraft coming out, so at that point I'll probably also create Roadcraft series, so there might be a little bit a turnaround with what is being published regularly, and maybe even Random Saturday will disappear for some time, just for me to be able to squeeze 2 different series in 1 week, as making those videos takes some time and effort from me, and I'll definitely won't be able to create 2 full series and still keep up with Random Saturdays. I think they're not very popular also, so that's what may happen in the future. So if you have any feelings about what is being chosen, what is being played, and you want to see something more or something less, then let me know in the comments, as well. With feedback comes responsibility, and maybe I'll be able to use that feedback to actually change something into more interesting for you, the viewer. So let me know. It seems evening is coming around and shortly we will be at nightfall. It also seems that weather is still holding, but the wind is getting a little bit stronger with every passing minute. I don't know what to think about that. I haven't seen any storms around, so maybe weather will be better later on. But I will definitely be anchored at night because I don't want my ship to actually crash into an island, especially with the strong wind. It should be pretty easy to actually sail too far, and next day we would need to turn around and go back, or even worse, fight with pushing my ship back into the water from the shallows. As you should remember, there are shallows around Gold Rok City, especially when we're approaching from this side. So it's important to not hit them because we may get stuck. So I'll be anchored during the night, and at the morning we will be sailing further. But for now, let's wait for the nightfall. Let's fill up my food and water bar, and with full food and water bar I can go to sleep, as I don't want to be woken in the middle of the night by my water bar or my food bar. So let's fill up and then we can go to sleep. It seems like there is storm nearby somewhere, but hopefully it will blow over during the night. So I'm anchored, I'm filling up my bars, and I'll be sleeping anyway. Hopefully morning brings better weather. The morning didn't brought the better weather I hoped, and I'm also stuck against the wind. So I'll be forced to actually push my boat in any direction just to get out of the dead zone. Maybe I'm turning slowly, but I'm not sure. It seems like I'm stuck, so let's just jump out and fix it by pushing front a little bit at least, and this should help. So as you can see, we have strong wind from the side. Okay, we here have the storm, so we have wind from the storm. So let's turn with the wind not against the wind, let's turn with the wind. This will actually make our turn quicker. And yeah, let's prepare for the change of wind. And here it is. And with the full sail and strong wind from the storm, we'll be trying to get to the Gold Rok City by actually sailing in the storm, while trying to overrun the storm and actually get away from it before it can hit us hard. I'm hoping to actually go to the Gold Rok City region before the storm can actually approach, and hopefully we will manage that. As you can see, waves are quite high and it's starting to look pretty dangerous. So for every viewer with weak nerves, please skip ahead, as it will be turning worse and worse with every passing minute, up until we manage to maybe outrun the storm and actually leave it behind. Or maybe if it catches us, then it will be really hard, because you can see a lot in the storm. So let's hope we can outrun it. Keep your thumbs, as we can't lose our cash right now, because we would need to trade some more before buying a new ship. So let's hope for the best. It's starting to be really creepy. So the storm is approaching quickly. I'm not sure we can make it before the storm hits us. So we may be in trouble. Oh my gosh, it's getting dark, it's getting scary. It's really getting scary, so I'm really hoping you have strong nerves, as I'm getting stressed out just thinking about this dark cloud approaching and how fast it is. So it may catch us. It may catch us. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's scary. as storm approaches, it's getting darker and seeing anything is becoming almost impossible. Right inside the storm, this gray cloud will cover everything. Luckily, right now we still see something at the right side. So let's hope for the best and that we still can get there without being strongly taken by the storm, because otherwise we may not be able to actually see anything in these clouds, so we may be forced to stop and wait the storm over. That would be well, unlikely. So hopefully we can get it through, but it seems like islands are becoming a little bit more visible. Maybe something is happening with the storm. Maybe it's dissipating actually. So maybe we got lucky and the storm is actually dissipating. So it like ended just before hitting us hard. Well, we're still at the storm, so the waves are pretty high and we're we're being thrown left and right as the water wants. But yeah, you heard that. But luckily the dark clouds are getting lighter and actually it seems we made it. The sky is getting clear. We survived the storm. It passed just by us. It haven't caught us as hard as it could. So luckily we are luckily just out of its reach, and hopefully it will stay that way. So yeah, it's totally behind us, so it's really lucky. Okay, so let's reach Gold Rok City and moor the boat. And we'll be there. That was hard. That was hard and scary. I won't lie, that was hard and scary. And we're actually here. Let's quickly attach the boat and then we can start unloading. Of course, I will skip unloading because it's boring part, but you know, it's worth mentioning. Anyway, you need to do this every single time. Sometimes it can be busy work, but sometimes, well, especially in trades like in episode 14, it's very much worth it. So it's good, really good sometimes. I hoped to attach the rope here, but for some reason this mooring point is not actually lighting up as valid. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It should be, but it does not. So let's just ignore it and let's go to the next one. We don't want to be here all day or all night or all storm. Anyway, yeah, this one is lighting up, so let's use that. So here, and we're attached, and now we can use the rope on the boat and pull ourselves in the dock, and that's about right. So let's start unloading. So first the missions and then the cargo. So the seafood. As I have two different kinds of cargo, seafood and lamb, I'll be selling them separately. So let's start with the seafood. And yeah. Sorry for the wait, I can't find it. Oh, it's here. So let's check the price of the lamb. Yeah, it's fine. So let's bring it over, so I can sell all the lamb I brought for the trade. That's all fit. So let's fill up quickly to not die. We don't want to die. And let's sell the lamb. Of course, I need to recheck the price as I forgot. So 125. And we're done. So let's check the price of the ship again. So it's 75 gold. So let's go and exchange some cash. As we will need gold, not exactly Alan Lions to buy the ship. So in the port office, especially in the capital, there are exchange boxes. So let's choose source Alan Lions to gold, and let's buy 75 gold for 2,727 Alan Lions. So let's buy it. And right now we have gold. Let's confirm that. I forgot how to close the log. So yeah, we have the gold. And let's get the boat. This is the moment the whole series was coming to. And finally, it's there. After 15 episodes, we finally made it. We got the big boat. In 15 episodes, 14 trades. We managed to get the big boat in Alan region. So, see you soon.